This is a very loaded interview by UK's Prime Minister. Let's talk about this.
State clearly, as Prime Minister of this great country, that the United Kingdom formally recognises the State of Palestine. We recognised the State of Israel more than 75 years ago as a homeland for the Jewish people. Today, we join over 150 countries who recognise a Palestinian state also.
First of all, recognizing a Palestinian state, we're moving in the right direction. Good job. Sure, it took many decades and hundreds of thousands dead, millions displaced, but you came to the right decision after 150 countries had already been at that decision, but it's fine. He mentioned 75 years ago we recognized Israel as a state and as a homeland for the Jews. Wait a sec. This reminds me of the Balfour Declaration of 1917, over 100 years ago, when the British Foreign Secretary, Mr. Balfour, promised the Rothschilds a homeland. But where was this homeland? Let's read it, why don't we? And I'm going to do it in a terrible British accent. Dear Rothschild, I have much pleasure in conveying to you, behalf of Her Majesty's government, the following declaration of sympathy of the Jewish Zionist aspirations. Zionist, interesting. You mean the European settler colonial movement? Which is submitted and approved by the cabinet, except for one member of the cabinet. The one Jewish member of the cabinet refused this plan. Very interesting. His Majesty's government views in favor the establishment in Palestine, a national home for Jewish people. Wait, fam, I thought Palestine never existed. And look at the conditions, that it is clearly understood that nothing shall be done that may prejudice the civil and religious rights of the existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine. I thought Palestinians never existed either. I guess the Nakba of 1948 violates all of this. And then we can talk about the mandate of Palestine and how the Palestinians were promised independence and yada yada until Great Britain was like, well, about that. We're just gonna give it to the UN, they'll figure things out, right? It didn't work out very well. But now the UK has made the right decision. But words are cheap. Let's see if they follow through with action, because you cannot recognize a state while being complicit and supporting the oppressor that's trying to erase the state altogether.